Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. Hope you're doing well today. What fell on the floor, dude? Something fall? Today we're using the Sony ZV-1. This is our brand new camera. We're shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second right now. So the Siberian Huskies should look pupalicious. Yeah, you guys should look absolutely delicioso. Delicioso. Oh my gosh, this camera is so much lighter too. So this is so much easier for me to film. Before I was holding a humongous DSLR and it was difficult to hold it. I was getting like fatigued after just 10 minutes of filming a video. But no, not no more. I have the power in my hands, baby, and this thing is light and ergonomical. Hila's like, I don't know what ergonomical means, but can you move on with the episode, bro? As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome bros and ladies. This is Britney Spears. And this is the lady of the house. This is Hila. She's basically the boss. What she says goes in the household, essentially. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Yeah, tell them. On today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Siberian Huskies and whether or not they bite. I know a lot of you out there are thinking about getting yourself a Siberian Husky. You're like, dude, they're the cutest, most fluffalicious doggeroni pizza in the whole wide world. Of course I wanna get one, but I wanna know that I'm safe and that my family is safe if I'm gonna get one of these, you know, fluffaroonies. So today we're gonna be exploring that topic and what you can do to mitigate it if they do bite. There's a whole bunch of stuff to go over and a whole lot of information to know. So if you're thinking about getting a Siberian Husky, if you think this is the breed for you, stick around because in this episode, we're gonna be talking about them chompers and how you can keep your family safe while owning one of the best and friendliest dog breeds out there. Britney Spears is like, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude, because you're speaking Spanglish or Anglish or Swahilan. Dude, none of those are languages and I don't know what you're talking about, but here's a little bit of turkey to hold you over. Sound good? Let's see what's in the old toy basket in here. What's going on? What's in here, Mrs. Hila and Mr. Britney Spears? What's deep down in the depths of Toy McBasket? Oh, look at this thing. You know what that is? That right there is a genuine yellow/green neon colored tennis ball. Yeah, you know what it is, missus. Are you ready? Boom! Look at that catch. Did you guys see that catch? That was the catch of the century. Yeah, that was pretty good, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna squeak all day? This is Hila's thing. She gets a hold of something that squeaks, and she likes to squeak it. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you squeaker. All right, so when it comes to Siberian Huskies and biting, so many people ask this question. Are they the type of dog breed that is aggressive and often bites? Siberian Huskies tend to be mouthy, especially when they're puppies, and they have very sharp teeth. So a lot of people think that Siberian Huskies are the type of dog that like to bite or could be aggressive when they bite. Now, it's important to remember that all dogs are different, so you can't just lump all dog breeds into one basket. Each dog is going to act and behave differently. But it's fair to ask the question because, you know, some dog breeds are more prone to acting a certain way and other dog breeds are less prone to acting a certain way, in other words. Good boy. One common question that I get a lot on the YouTube is, hey, my husky bit me and it really scares me. Is this a sign that they're aggressive and that I should get rid of them that is aggressive or has the potential to bite or attack me? Now, it's good for me to lead into this by saying that Siberian Huskies are very in tune with their instincts. So sometimes they feel the need to fulfill a role like becoming alpha, or they feel like they need to protect their food or their toys, and you need to understand and recognize these situations. So we see right here, Hila's playing with her toy. When you approach your dog with your hand, just like this, and they slow down and kind of give you that side eye, that's them communicating to you, hey, I don't want you to take my toy. I'm sure that if you have a dog, if you've interacted with dogs, or even if you have a husky, you've experienced that type of behavior where you know that if you proceed further, they're probably going to snap at you. This is completely normal behavior. Huskies and mostly all dogs, when they're enjoying something like this, especially when they're holding it with their paws, they don't want to be approached and have whatever they're using taken away. Now, I know that as an owner of a dog, you want to be like, well, I want to be able to take away anything. What is going on right here? Are you okay, missus? You losing your mind a little bit? She's like, maybe. I know as an owner, you want to be able to take away something from your dog at any time and not have to worry about them biting you. But you have to read every situation with your dog, any dog for that matter. So one thing we need to keep in mind is that dogs, especially Huskies, they have moments in time that are much more sensitive than other moments. Moments where they're more willing to be protective or defensive, and you as an owner need to be able to identify those moments and know how to interact with your dog in those moments. Look at Britney Spears right here doing this communication where he is protecting this toy. This is something Huskies do a lot, where they'll take a toy, they'll put it underneath their chin or their neck, and this is signifying, hey, I don't want you to take this away. So one of the best ways to practice taking something away from your Siberian Husky that you don't want them to have is to take your foot, put it on the object, and take it away, then lift it up with your hand. First of all, this prevents your Husky from biting you. And the great part is that if they do bite you, they're only biting your shoe, and you can correct this behavior if they do lash out. One thing you don't ever want to do is take something immediately out of your dog's mouth if they're growling or acting like they're going to be defensive over that object. So if you want to get something away from your dog, practice taking it away with your foot, scooting it back, and then picking it up. And then if your Husky doesn't do anything, if they're like, yeah, dude, that's fine, you can take it away, give it right back and be like, good job, dude. Yeah, that was good. Another thing I have to talk about is Siberian Huskies in particular sometimes don't like being touched in certain areas. And you kind of have to respect that privacy. Kind of the same as you and me. We don't like being touched by other people in certain spots, and neither do dogs. For example, Gila, she won't even really tolerate me touching her butt or her tail that much. If I have to, if I'm furminating her or she needs to go to the vet, then she tolerates it. She has nipped at me a few times if I am handling a part of her body that she just is not comfortable with. Now, she's never full on bit me, but that is a form of communication. It is them letting you know, hey, I don't like this, I don't want you to do it, and I need you to step back. If you want to train them or desensitize them to being touched in that location, practice touching that area very slowly over a long period of time while making sure that the engagement is pleasurable. So if they don't like being touched on their butt, try petting their back, and while you move down to their butt very slowly, give them a treat and see if they can feel comfortable with that. Eventually, they're going to get comfortable with you touching them in those uncomfortable locations, but it could take time to teach them to do so.
You better give me that. You better give me that. You better give it to me. I want it. That's my kale chip bag. You better give me my kale chip bag, dude. You better give me that kale chip bag. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
One very common way that people get bit by their Siberian Husky also is when they give them something very valuable, like a bully stick or a bone. This could also be translated into food. So if you want to get these high value things away from your Husky and you don't want to get bit, mitigate those situations, remember to use your foot instead of your hand to get rid of those things, just like this. Yep, that's mine. And boom, there you go. See, Gila didn't lash out, so guess what? There you go, dude. Congratulations. And she's like, all right, I'm taking it over here and I'm gonna put it with my treasure trove of toys. The truth of the matter is that all dogs have the possibility of biting or trying to communicate with you in a way that may seem like they're trying to bite you. All dogs are different, and Huskies in general do not typically bite in a way that is aggressive or meant to be violent. But sometimes they do need to communicate, hey, I'm trying to do my thing and you're making me uncomfortable. Just be cautious of this. If you want to get a Siberian Husky, read up and research as much as you can. Training is going to be the best tool that you can use whenever you get into this breed. I promise you. I trained both of my Huskies very, very early on. They're basically perfect when it comes to behavior. That's going to be it from us today. We had a blast hanging out with you guys, and we hope that we helped you figure out how to mitigate biting when it comes comes to Siberian Huskies. They're the sweetest doggo in the entire world, so for the most part, you don't have to worry about them chomping your fingers off. But listen to what we said, follow our tips and our tricks, and you should be good owning a Siberian Fluffy. If you guys want to see behind the scene footage or what it's like to make the episodes every single day, all you have to do is head over to our Patreon account, donate up to only $1 per month, and you get access to all of those videos. Don't forget to check us out on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And until next time, Husky community, we'll see you with another episode of Guess What, Dude? That's right, whatever we make. Peace! Scooby-doo-bop-bop-bop-bop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.